Hi, I'm Nancy Maxwell. We're here today on Video Waves for a one-on-one Raja Yoga session with Lauren Stocker. Raja Yoga is the most ancient form of yoga, and it focuses on the breath and the body alignment. We're going to start with our feet below our hip bones. We'll tuck our tailbone, lift our hearts, tuck our chin, and bring our hands to our heart. Inhaling, we'll bring our arms down to the side. Exhale, arms back for our backward bend. So here for our backward bend in our alignment, we're going to be pressing into the ground evenly in both feet. We'll have our tailbone tucked and then lifting our hearts an extra inch. And then we'll bow forward over our legs for our forward fold. And to warm up our knees, we can shake them back and forth. Shake our heads yes. Shake our heads no. And then we'll bend our knees so that we can bring our fingernails in alignment with our toenails. There we go. And we'll lunge our left leg back. So here in our forward lunge, we're going to make sure that our knees are over, not over our ankles, and that we sink down nice to get a real deep stretch there. So on our next exhale, we're going to bring our right leg back for downward facing dog. And here for alignment for down dog, we want to make sure that we have the bend out of our knees, that we're pushing our hips up toward the ceiling, and we're pressing away from our mats with our hands. We'll aim the energy from the crown of our foreheads in between our hands. And on our exhale, we'll bring our knees down to the mats. And then we're going to come into 8 points. And it's a little bit awkward to get there, but it's a very deep stretch into our rib cage, which is what we need. So exhaling, we'll bend out our elbows, bringing our chin to the mat. Then we'll lay our feet flat and push up to Cobra Pose. Then we can curl our toes under, exhaling back to Downward Dog, fully pressing away from the mat. And on our next inhale, we'll lunge our left leg up, and then we can scoot our toes up so that we make sure that our knee is behind our ankle. Exhaling, we'll bring our right leg up. Open our arms out to the side like a letter T to protect our backs. And then we'll lift back up for our backward bend and bring our hands to our hearts. This completes one round of our sun salutations, so now we're going to repeat on the other side. Exhaling, we'll bring our hands down. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Every forward fold is a posture of surrender. It helps our bodies exhale very easily so that we can bring it back to calmness and balance. So we'll bend our knees, placing our fingernails next to our toenails. And this gives us the alignment so that we can lunge our right leg back for our lunge. We'll make sure that our legs are nice and steady and strong, and we'll sink down in our hips to get a nice deep lunge. Roll our shoulders back. On our next exhale, we'll press our left leg back for downward facing dog. Then we'll bring our knees down to the mat. We'll bend our elbows so that we come down to 8 points. Then we'll bring our feet flat and slide up to Cobra. So the reason that we want to do sun salutations every day and why they're so important is that every time that we're either reading or texting or on our phones and we have our heads looking down for so much of the day, it places 90 pounds of extra stress on our spine. We don't want that. So Cobra helps get this out of our body. We'll curl our toes under, press back to downward dog. We'll make sure to take the bend out of our knees. We'll inhale our right leg forward. And we can scoot that knee up to get our alignment proper here for a strong lunge. Inhale our left leg up. Bring our arms out to the sides and lift all the way up for our backward bend. Bringing our hands to our heart completes a full round of our sun salutations. So next, we'll come down to the mats so that we can do a balancing twist. We'll sit on our knees. And then we'll start by scooting over to sit on the left foot. And then from here, we always start the twist from the ground. So we twist our spine first, and then we'll place our hands to the right side of our body. So from here, we want to make sure that our hearts are lifted and that our heads gently rest in alignment with our spine. And we want to practice twists because they help regulate our digestive system. They bring us to a nice balance. Instead of doing different detox diets, you want to make sure to take care of your body. It's always smart. It always knows how to get the proper nutrition from foods that you eat. And then twists help to get all the toxins that we don't need out. So we'll come back to center and we'll twist on the opposite side, sitting on our right foot. And then we'll twist from the base of our spine, placing our hands to the left side of our bodies. And then we'll just gently look to the left as well, letting our heads relax in alignment with our spine. And we want to make sure that we're breathing deep into the belly to get the body all of the nourishment to our cells from our breath. Then we can come center, unwind, and we can lay down for our Shavasana, our relaxation. So here in our relaxation pose, you want to make sure that your toes are heavy, leaning off to the side. Your palms are facing the ceiling. We'll tuck our shoulders under to let our spine be in alignment. And we'll tuck our chins. And then we'll close our eyes for our meditation. So for our meditation tonight, for our relaxation, we'll be doing the 3 Om even and equal breath. So we'll inhale 1 Om, 2 Om, and 3 Om. And exhale 1 Om, 2 Om, and 3 Om. This helps evenly balance our parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. It lets the hyperactive sympathetic nervous system fade away, and it lets the cooling and calming parasympathetic nervous system take over. Your body's completely relaxed, so gently wiggle your fingers and toes. And rock your head side to side. And as you rest in this safe and comfortable position, let the power of your practice come to your bodies, mind, and spirit. And when you're ready, you can come to a seated position to join for our 3 Oms. We'll find a position of balance. We'll close our eyes, inhaling. Om. Namaste.
Namaste.
And thank you.